These are the 3 film cameras. I'm trying to hold all of them in one hand. But obviously I failed. So 2 hands. These 3 film cameras. Hey guys, I hope you are well and welcome back to my channel. I am Olivia if you are new to this. Today we are talking about film photography and I am recommending 3 film cameras that are suitable for you guys who want to start out film photography. I've had all of these 3 cameras for more than a year now, so I'm in a good position to give you some sort of reviews. Especially I also started as a film photography beginner about 2 years ago, so yeah, if you are interested, please keep watching. I would try to put all the sample photos I've taken from these 3 cameras so that you can compare the photo qualities from each camera. I will try to pick the same film that I've been shooting with these 3 different cameras. If you are interested in this content, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel down below. So let's start from one of the most popular point and shoot cameras, which is this Olympus Muse 2. I got this camera about 1.5 years ago. I got this from another photographer who had too many film cameras. So he sold me this camera for 250 Australian dollars. It is in a really good condition. And it is in the color silver. As you can see, it comes with the lens, which is 35mm f2.8, and I originally got the Muse 1 before this Muse 2. The Muse 1 is in all black and it was also really good condition, and I spent about 200 Australian dollars with that second-hand Muse 1, but the lens was not exactly what I wanted. I definitely prefer the 35 f2.8 so much more. That's why I sold my Muse 1 and got this Muse 2. Market price, this Muse 2 is worth about 450 Australian dollars at the moment, or maybe higher, depends on the condition of the camera. This is a point and shoot camera, so everyone can use this, even you don't have any experience shooting digital camera or shooting film cameras. I don't think you would have any issues shooting a point and shoot, because all you need to do is just open it up by sliding this thing here. This is how you turn on the camera, and this is how the back looks like. So this number here is a film count, and there's another button here to control the flash on or off. I would normally press 2 times on this flash button to turn off the flash, because I don't really like film cameras with flash on. I'm more like daytime shooter. If I'm shooting at night, I would use higher ISO films such as Cinestill 800 instead of using flash. I'm not a huge fan of flash, but really it's up to you. So I would turn off the flash button by pressing this thing at the back. Honestly, I can't think of anything bad about this camera. Quality of the photos from this camera is amazing. I really can't pick up anything bad about this camera. And look at the size of the camera. It is just the size of my hand. I don't have like huge hand. My hand is actually quite small, so this camera is tiny. I can fit this camera into most of my handbags. The battery life lasts forever. I put the battery in like 1.5 years ago and I did not change battery at all, and I've been using this camera quite often. It is waterproof as well. I believe I wouldn't put this in somewhere close to the water, but I think it is waterproof because it says all weather here. So if it's raining, I think this camera should be okay. The camera is made in Japan, assembled in China. Yeah. And it's quite light as well, if you are wondering, because I think it's made from plastic instead of titanium, but quality wise no issues at all. If I have to pick something I am not 100% happy with, would be this flash button. Like every time, especially during the daytime, if I'm shooting, I have to press this flash button twice to turn it off, because when you turn it on, the flash is automatically on, so you just have to press once and twice to turn off the flash every single time. But other than that, I think it's an amazing point and shoot. The size, easy to carry, and quality is amazing, and yeah, very, very easy to use. So definitely would recommend this one. Second camera is also a point and shoot, and this is Leica Minilux. This camera, I got it just before Mew, so almost 2 years ago. It's very, very expensive. I got this camera for 1,200 Australian dollars. This is again in really, really good condition. I would say this is in mint condition. I don't see any scratches, and everything's in its perfect condition, and you can see the Leica, the logo in here, and up on the top, these are all the exposures and like aperture ring in here. Overall, it's a beautiful camera, and I've had this for about 2 years. Unfortunately, something bad happened to this camera, which is the most common error message that people got from this camera, which is the error message EO2. And with that error message, apparently I can't use this camera at all. I can turn it on, but it doesn't let me shoot. And I asked Leica office in Melbourne, Sydney, they don't fix Minilux anymore, and it's been broken for such a long time. Like I got it this 2 years ago, and I had this camera for like about 3 months. Then the EO2 error message came out, and I was trying to get someone to fix the camera, but nobody can in Australia. You are looking for like a high quality point and shoot, apart from Contax T2, which is a camera I originally wanted to get, but it's too hard to get, and it's a beautiful camera, super good quality. It is so much bigger than the Mew. If I put them together, you can see in comparison. So it's bigger, thicker, and it is so much heavier as well, because it's not made from plastic, it is all titanium, so it is really, really good quality. And the lens is the Samurai 40mm f2.4, super sharp. It's a beautiful lens, like honestly it's beautiful. Overall, apart from that error message, I think this is definitely a good point and shoot. If you're talking about high-end point and shoot, apart from Contax T2, the only thing I can think of is this Leica Minilux. And because the lens it came with, if I have to pick same price between Contax T2 and Leica Minilux, I think I would still pick Leica just because of the lens it came with. It is a beautiful camera. Comment below and let me know if you know anyone who can fix this camera. So the third camera is this Contax G1. Came with this 28mm 2.8 Zeiss lens, and this camera I've done a full review on it, so if you are interested I'm gonna insert a link here if I figure out how to do that. So this is one of my favorite cameras so far, and I would still take this out whenever I feel like, because it's so easy. It is not a point and shoot, and it is a rangefinder camera, but it's automatic, everything's auto, so it's very easy, so no difference from point and shoot from my point of view. Quality wise, this is such a beautiful camera. This is probably heavier, even heavier than this Leica. And size wise they are in similar size. Contax G1 is so slightly wider, and because the lens is on top of the camera, so this is a camera I wouldn't put in my bag. I would definitely keep this on my shoulder, so that's the difference. And there's nothing bad comes with camera apart from it's quite heavy and it's probably not easy to bring in the handbag comparing to this Mewtwo. So it depends on your preference. You can either get Mewtwo or Contax T2 with Contax G1 with probably better quality photos. But Mewtwo is so much easier to keep with you. For anyone who are new into film photography, I would highly recommend any of these cameras. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, just leave a comment down below and I would answer as soon as possible. Please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will speak to you next time. See ya.